Hello, my name is Walter Alfred, and I'm here with my business partner, Chen, from the business consulting group Future Insights. Thank you for choosing our company to assist in the transition to omnichannel retailing in Canada. Our goal is to provide tested and proven recommendations to assist in elevating Fashion Nova to the next level. Fashion Nova's strengths are evident in the large volume of sales that the company brings in annually through online retailing. However, through our proposals, we feel we can help the company capitalize on its strengths, which include being a fashionable and innovative high fashion brand, and using these strengths to make headway in the physical retail space. In this recording, we will be providing 3 actionable recommendations for you to choose from, and we'll also provide you with our own insight of which recommendation or recommendations we feel will be optimal for Fashion Nova to pursue at this given time. I will now pass it over to Houston to introduce you to our first recommendation.
Fashion Nova's current and past performances is undeniably impressive as they have quickly established themselves as one of the top fast fashion retailers internationally, leveraging social media as their primary advertising outlet and collaborating with celebrities and influencers in the process. However, when considering the growth of Fashion Nova into the Canadian market, we must consider the benefits and drawbacks of this option. If not addressed effectively, these elements can make or break the expansion efforts. Therefore, understanding what they are and how to solve them is crucial for Fashion Nova's anticipated expansion into the Canadian market. Fashion Nova will gain a lot of benefits from expanding into new markets if these approaches are properly implemented. Among the advantages are increased revenue streams from new physical stores, as well as competitive advantages from trendy locations. The major disadvantages and challenges include the significant capital investment required to build new physical stores and competing with large, well-established fast fashion companies like H&M, Uniqlo, and Zara.
We've come up with 3 distinct strategies that Fashion Nova might use to boost its chances of a successful expansion. These strategies include opening physical locations in key Canadian cities, transforming new stores into trendy locations or hangout spots, and partnering with social media influencers to attract retail customers. The first objective is to open physical stores in Canada's most populous cities. When we look at the company's history and present performance, the first thing we noticed was that there were a lack of locations, even in the United States, with only 5 retailers located within Southern California. According to consumer preference research, 48% of respondents preferred to shop in stores, and when accompanied by a positive customer experience, 84% of respondents stated that they would return to the store, with 64% of the customers being more likely to make a purchase during their visit, which is something that online shopping cannot facilitate, which is impulse buying. We also discovered that international customers were hesitant to buy online because of shipping costs, customs and duties, and a lack of customer service throughout the purchasing process. The implementation of physical stores within Canada will help Fashion Nova address these problems, which will aid the company in generating income while moving closer to becoming an omni-channel retailer.
Our second strategy is to maximize the use of retail space so that Fashion Nova can gain a distinct competitive advantage with the layout of their new stores. This involves taking aspects that are expected of most clothing retail stores and applying Fashion Nova's strengths to make the retail space trendy and appealing to the company's target demographic. So you may be wondering, how are we going to utilize Fashion Nova's trendy, innovative aesthetic for a physical retail space? Well, our solution is to shift the standard retail store layout to one that incorporates a design that would be reminiscent of a lounge or a cafe space. The store will become a relaxing space where you can hang out with your friends, chat, try on clothes, and most importantly, purchase Fashion Nova clothing and merchandise. Just like how Starbucks is seen as a coffee shop as well as a cafe/restaurant, we feel we can become a hybrid of both a clothing store and a lounge area. How we plan to go about achieving this is by establishing a unique space in the store dubbed the Nova Studio. It will be located at one of the corners of the store and will house a multitude of lighting fixtures to assist customers in taking professionally quality photos in the most optimal lighting. This will be the main draw to the store locations, as we are tapping into a demographic that is looking for a space to try on their favorite Fashion Nova clothes and who are looking to show off these styles to their friends and followers. We also tend to take advantage of those customers who choose to use the Nova Studio to raise awareness and advertise our products themselves. This will involve incentivizing them to use hashtags such as hashtag FashionNova and hashtag Nova Studio on posts they make on their personal social media accounts. How we will go about incentivizing them will depend on how we choose to reward them. Fashion Nova could choose to offer a discount on their purchases if they can provide evidence of them wearing the store's clothes and uploading their images to their social media pages with the hashtags visible. Or we can provide them with loyalty rewards for each new post added to their accounts. Now, with this strategy, we hope we can give power to the average person to drive influence and create hype around our products, so that any individual can become the brand's marketing ambassador. We want people to see themselves as brand influencers for Fashion Nova with the possibility of being featured on the company's social media pages. Our goal is to instill optimism in everyone that they don't need to be a model with the millions of followers to be associated with the brand, but that actively engaging and tagging the Fashion Nova company can provide positive returns on their time investment if they choose to promote themselves along with the company together. Our third and final strategy is to utilize influencers to bring publicity to these new Canadian retail locations. Just as Fashion Nova used influencers to promote their clothing brand on social media, the utilization of the most renowned social media fashion influencers to assist in publicizing the store openings is one of the greatest strategies to achieve a marketing frenzy. Examples of such a frenzy include having long lines forming outside of the retail store. To achieve this, Fashion Nova can fly out popular Canadian Instagram and TikTok influencers to these new store locations or pop-ups, where they will be involved in either ribbon cutting, autograph signing, and even taking pictures with fans. The subsequent publicity generated by this event has the ability to attract even more potential customers, particularly if news media happens to talk about this event in order to provide context to the casual observer as to why this new store is attracting such large crowds and has become such a frenzy. Fear of missing out or FOMO will also encourage casual observers to participate in these huge events so they do not feel as if they might have missed out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Overall, the goal of this strategy is to create buzz around these new store openings, and we want the store to hit the ground running and accumulate sales right away. Bringing attention to the grand opening through the use of renowned social media influencers is a surefire way to ensure that the store hits high volume sales from the get-go. We intend to maintain the potential high volume of sales by creating the Fashion Nova loyalty program and adding a top tier reward where if you have accumulated enough points through purchases, you may get the chance to meet your favorite influencer when they happen to make another unexpected stop at our new store locations after the initial grand opening.
Following an analysis of all viable strategies proposed to aid Fashion Nova's expansion into Canadian markets, we have determined that Fashion Nova should implement a combination of strategies number 1 and number 2, which include the establishment of physical stores and the transformation of new stores into trendy locations and hangout spots. By developing physical sites, strategy number 1 simplifies and improves the purchasing experience for customers. As previously stated, many consumers prefer shopping in stores instead of shopping online because it offers numerous benefits, including the convenience of returns, the ability to try on products, and the availability of in-store associates to handle any questions they may have.
Rather than addressing consumer issues, approach number 2 focuses on the customer involvement part of the expansion. By combining strategy number 2 and strategy number 1, we can provide a seamless and enjoyable shopping experience for both in-store and online customers. While plan number 1 solves shipping difficulties and the inability to see the product, strategy number 2 will assist Fashion Nova in gaining more visibility through various social media outlets without having to spend more money on marketing. We will also make the average customer our brand ambassadors. To surmise, these two strategies in general are complementary to one another and function well together. These tactics handle today's most pressing client challenges while simultaneously delivering something unique to the market. Using methods 1 and 2, long-standing customer issues will be addressed and customer engagement can improve across all platforms. Through this, Fashion Nova has the potential to become Canada's most dominant fast fashion store if our strategies are properly implemented. Thank you for taking the time to hear from our Future Insights Consulting Group, and we wish you all a wonderful day.